Today's event is the Toyota Tundra 200. Driver introductions will be at 6:30 at the start finish line at the racetrack. You will take a ride around the track and we will take you back to where your trucks are gridded on pit road. Generators will be removed at 6:45. Crew chiefs can't emphasize enough, you always do a great job. Let's have our teams lined up on the front line of our pit boxes to honor our God and our country, starting at 7:03 with the invocation, national anthem at 7:04. Start your engines will be at 7:10. 150 laps, 200 miles. 3 pace laps on initial roll-off. Once we've completed the prayer and the national anthem, crew chiefs, we ask that you get your teams down to 3 uniformed crew members on the grid so we can get ready to roll for the race. Have your spotters locate where the safety teams are located around the racetrack in case you're in need. You can get guidance to them. Drivers, we ask once that you load in your trucks and you're all set, pull back on your wheel, lean forward on your restraints, signal to the NASCAR official ready to participate in today's Toyota 200. If you need to index your wheel once you roll off pit road, let's get all the way off pit road and do it over in turn 3. If you're on the inside, go all the way to the bottom on the apron. If you're on the outside, go all the way to the outside wall before you enter turn 3, going into it down the back stretch. And let the other teams keep working on their pit road speed once you get your wheel adjusted and catch back up and go back to your assigned position. The pit road speed is 45. The caution truck speed is 55. Once the lights are illuminated on top of the caution trucks, you are at pit road speed to be able to check your tacks. On the initial start, stay in your position until you cross the start finish line. The number 2 starter may not beat the number 1 starter to the line. Drivers, we can't emphasize enough, let the temperatures come up on the engines, let the air pressures build up in your tires, and let's have a good start to this race. When the caution lights are illuminated, you're under caution. Let's roll out of the throttle. Let's get single file. If you feel you're in front of another truck, right along beside that truck for our review. Once the decision is made, let's get in line. Caution truck will pick the leader up in the middle of 1 and 2. If you're the leader, you have a big responsibility to slow down and let the caution truck get in front of you. Pit road will be opened by the command of race control. Signal to the trucks behind you your intentions of pitting as you're exiting turn 2. Drivers, remember the pit road comes up quickly here at Nashville Speedway, so make sure you got your trucks under control before you enter the pit lane. Touch your brakes on the backstretch, make sure you got a good brake pedal, and remind yourselves of the surroundings of the pit road area with other teams and also your own crew members. Do not pull up the pit at any time. The respective way to come off the racetrack is off of turn 4, and you must use the exit lane exiting pit road. Remember, drivers, to go from yellow line to yellow line on the pit road speed. The yellow commitment line with a cone for you to pass under for entrance on the pit road. You're not permitted after passing this line or return to the track after crossing over the line. Remember, all the pit road rules are in effect. 5 crew members over the wall. Drivers pitting down toward 1, let's stay out against the grass. You must be single file, bumper to bumper, coming in the pit lane. Passing is only to the right when another truck commits to the pit stall. Once again, use the exit lane exiting pit round of turn 2, following the continuous line of trucks on the racetrack. Pit road speed begins 205 feet before the first pit box. It ends 150 feet after the last pit box. Remind yourselves, yellow line to yellow line. And the pit out line, the scoring line, is 40 feet past the last pit box. You cannot speed on pit road to preserve your position, nor can you not slow down to trap other trucks on pit road. We will have a competition yellow at lap 35. You can do any kind of service to your trucks on any pitting before lap 35 except add fuel. No fuel until the competition caution is complete. Excuse me, when the competition caution comes out, then you can add your fuel and then it's yours the rest of the night. With 20 laps or less to go in the race, we'll be single file with the leader direct behind the caution truck, lead lap trucks to the front. All other trucks will start the race in the respective order that you received the caution. During each caution period, except with 10 laps or less to go of the race, the highest position non-lead lap truck will be instructed to pass the caution truck, pass to the right, and fall in at the rear of the field. The recipient must take home fuel one of the first 2 laps of caution and restart the tail end of the longest line. We'll give 1 to go in the middle of 3 and 4. The leader of the race Let's keep a good pace. Remind yourselves the pace speed is 55, and that's what you need to run. Everyone else behind the leader must stay closed up to the truck in front of you. Do not lay back, and no weaving, brake checking. Let's have good starts tonight. The restart area is clearly defined with double red marks on the outside wall. The leader or control truck can restart the race before reaching the double red marks. The starter will display the green if the leader or control truck has not restarted the race by the single red mark on the wall and on the inside apron. It will be the leader or control truck discretion to restart in the zone. The double red marks and the single red mark, and the length of the zone tonight is 90 feet. If you have a problem with your truck, take the time to make the repairs and maintain a minimum speed of 34.78. 34.78. Drivers can't emphasize enough, if you have a problem with your truck, use the escape routes around the racetrack. You have one entering turn 1, one off the 2, middle of the backstretch. Use the lane going into 3 and 4, and let's keep the racetrack as clean as possible. When the race is under caution before the leader starts the scheduled last lap, the race may be extended beyond the advertised distance with one attempt of a green flag lap, a white flag lap, and a checkered flag finish. Once the leader receives a white flag at the start-finish line, the race will not be restarted. As long as you make a cautious pace back to the start-finish line, that's how we will score the race. No racing back at any time when the caution is displayed. That's from lap 1 to the checkered flag. The winner will go into victory lane, get that nice guitar, take it home with you. You'll pull into victory lane, 2 through 5 in any truck picked at random. We'll stop in the pit boxes at the start-finish line on pit road. Our other trucks, we will turn you in midway down the front stretch on pit road into the garage. You'll take an immediate left and go down to the end of the garage where Goodyear is. That's where we'll remove all the equipment. At the end of the race, the top 3 finishers must go on to the media center for your media obligations. Any questions? Yes, sir. Question is about the competition caution. The competition caution will be lap 35. Pitting before lap 35, you can make any adjustments to your truck except fuel. Once the competition caution is declared from the tower, that's when you can start adding fuel to your truck. On that caution, yes. Next race at Bristol, August 19th. The truck's in at 1 p.m. on Tuesday the 18th. The crew's in at 3. It's an inspection day only, and the practice is 10 a.m. Wednesday morning. Let's put on a great race here for the fans of Nashville, and thank you again. Jim?